Some paint colors are like the friends who always seem fun at first, but after a while, you realize they're toxic for your home. They look nice online, on their Instagram, or on the store swatch, or in someone else's house, but you live with these colors for a few months, and suddenly every room feels totally off, and you don't know why. Today we're diving into 5 of the most popular paint colors that are secretly ruining homes, and I'll show you how to save your walls and these subtle disasters. First up, Repose Gray by Sherwin. If you need a little more color inspiration, check out our palette pyramid service where we create custom color palettes for you based on your needs, your wants. Whether you need a 3-color palette, 6, or even more, we can accommodate you. And as part of the service, I even send you a personalized video explaining how the colors all work together. People love them. We're getting more and more demand. So while my workload is still manageable, check the link down below and secure your palette pyramid today. The beloved gray. Everyone thinks this color is the perfect compromise. Not too warm like some other grays, not too cool, supposedly just right for every single lighting scenario. But here's the thing. It's a little like that friend who says, I don't care what we eat, we'll just go anywhere. I'm easy. But then as soon as you make a decision, they complain about everything anyway. That's Repose Gray. It's a neutral chameleon, and depending on your light, it can swing anywhere from chilly and icy to muddy and pinkish sometimes. North-facing rooms can feel like a freezer. South-facing ones might pick up weird beige or strange taupe undertones you weren't expecting. You think you're getting a sophisticated backdrop, and instead, you're stuck with a color that's trying too hard to be everyone's favorite. If you want a neutral that actually feels considered and thoughtful, you can try Sherwin-Williams' Drift of Mist, which hits this balance perfectly. Soft, complex, and never boring. Next up, we have Palladian Blue. Sounds dreamy, right? Calm, serene, spa vibes. But here's the reality check. This one is extremely light sensitive. In a very sunlit kitchen, it can swing minty or almost baby blue, and then in a dim breakfast nook, it reads almost pastel green, which is fine if you like living in a candy store, but not so much if you want a grown-up, sophisticated look. Palladian Blue's charm is also kind of its problem. It's subtle, which means it can vanish against white trim or pale cabinetry, leaving you with a room that's feeling like it's half painted by accident or something. My pick, if you want that calming energy without the surprise color shifts, Benjamin Moore's Quiet Moments. It's soft, elegant, and won't sneak up on you with unintended undertones. Now let's talk Chelsea Gray. I get it. It's dramatic, a little bit moody, Instagram famous, but drama is only fun in a living room with lots of space and lighting. In a smaller kitchen, bedroom, or an office or something, Chelsea Gray absorbs light like a sponge at an old school car wash, leaving you with this cave vibe instead of a chic, moody feel. And if your trim or countertops are too light, the contrast can feel harsh rather than curated. To me, a safer way to get that moody sophistication is Benjamin Moore's Kendall Charcoal. Rich, deep, but doesn't swallow your entire room. A new gray is next, and the flexible gray that's supposed to be neutral enough for anything. Flexibility sounds nice in theory, but in practice, it's a drama queen. You place it next to floors that lean warm and it suddenly feels muddy, next to cooler cabinetry and it's taupey pink. It's like a color that can't decide who it wants to be. And living with indecision is very stressful. My favorite alternative? Probably Sherwin-Williams' Modern Gray. Softer, more predictable, and still has depth and personality. And then there's Dovetail. Everyone loves Dovetail on cabinets and doors and even exteriors because it's safe and mid-toned, right? But indoors, it's kind of flat and uninspiring. It's not bad, but it's also not making your home feel pulled together or elevated. Outdoors, it often looks like a battleship gray, which is fine if that's the vibe you want, if you love nautical combat, but it's hardly exciting. Sherwin-Williams' Gristle Gray fixes this with depth and subtle complexity, creating an understated but intentional look that actually elevates the space rather than disappearing into it. And for a bonus point, let's talk Ultra White by Benjamin Moore. Yes, the one that everyone thinks is like the ultimate white. I mean, It's in the name, ultra clean. Ultra white is stark, but I think it highlights every single imperfection. It can feel sterile, and it really goes overboard with that cool, almost blue undertone that is very obnoxious. It can make your space feel like a dentist office very quickly. So warmer whites like Benjamin Moore's White Dove or Sherwin-Williams Alabaster give the same clean feel, but with a soft, approachable warmth that's much easier to live with. The truth is, these popular colors aren't inherently evil. No color is, really. They just require context and careful pairing and an understanding of lighting and undertones and even finishes. But here's the kicker. Most people grab them because they're trendy or safe, not because they've tested them in their space or considered how they interact with their furniture, flooring, and natural light. That's why homes that rely too heavily on these universal favorites, apparently, often feel dated, uninspired, or just kind of off. So before you roll a bucket of Repose Gray or Palladium Blue on your walls, think about the room you actually live in, how light travels through it, and what emotions you want to evoke. Choose colors that feel curated, thoughtful, and yes, a little fun as well. If you want a home that's stylish this year and beyond, don't just follow the crowd. Please pick colors that work for your life, your light, and your personal vibe.